Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Guardian's Cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Monday the 17th of November 2025, and it's been set by Vulcan, who's normally quite easygoing in the Monday slot. Not always. I've had a couple of difficult ones from them recently. It's about coming up to 9:30 at night. I really shouldn't be waking my brain up at this point as I'm going to bed in, well, hopefully the next hour or so, next half an hour really. So I don't know, see how it goes. I may just bail out, who knows. Anyway, so I think let's just crack on. Mutant's staff vessel, what can be expected from amateurs? Mutant's staff vessel is 11. What can be expected from amateurs? Unprofessionalism, obviously. Pass on article for actor A Marble. Pass on is to die. Die and article an actor A Marble. I don't even know what A Marble means there. Without hesitation, cock a roll, find somewhere to sleep. Cock. Without hesitation is an or an surely. Cockerel would be cockell. That doesn't really work. Can't think what else. Peacock. This one. Oh, they make for painful viewing. Styes. I won't be surprised that Styes. Good old eye ailment that comes up. Band made up for lumbar puncture. Feels like it should be hidden word backwards there to me for some reason, but I haven't got anything. If Styes is right, and they probably means it ends in S either way. Band is a stripe. Lumbar is your lower back. Puncture is a hole. Band made up. No. Band could be a stripe, couldn't it? What's stripe? Stripe made up. I can't think of word for made. I'm going to take that out for now, but not sure what to do that right. So if this Styes gets me anywhere. So not first class management of resources. Well, not first class would be steerage, second class. No. Yesterday a dog disrupted. That must be. That's 8 letters for yesterday. A dog is another bit. Disrupted starters orders. Is that right? Yesterday is 9 plus 4 is 13. Disrupted starters orders. Is that to do with starters in terms of what you're ordering in a thing, or is it to do with horse races? Yesterday's a dog. What can I spell right? Yesterday. Okay, that didn't go well. Yesterday a dog. It's ready, steady, go, isn't it? I can just see that now. Ready, steady, go. There we are. That helps out a bit. This one. Enjoy following pet round almost divine. Dog backwards. Enjoy is like. I suppose it's got like. I can see on your book in secret language unknown. That's probably going to Y. Book in secret language unknown. Not sure about that. Subscriptions cover board game for ladies. Ooh. Subscriptions are. Can't think of what subscriptions cover as a lid. Board game for ladies. Is that going to be a bad pun, or is it just something a bit more complicated than that? Watch player surprise taking first ball. Get a surprise. Watch is to eye, isn't it? Player is a could be a bridge player, I suppose. Taking first ball, so put a B into that. Don't know. Second trim not needed is trim. Not needed is not going to, but I'm assuming S is second. Trim. Spare. Okay, got something. Often a short word liable to be deleted. Often. N-ash, no. Liable to be deleted is erasable. No. Often. always, every, don't know. So look at this D. Sketch doctorate back of ship is draft. Ooh, that's a simple clue for once. This one again, not first class management of resources. Management resources would be. I don't know about this styes, do I? I'm just guessing it's styes. What's going on here? 2 down. Pass on article for actor a marble. I don't know what to do with marble, because assuming it isn't going to be a theatre, a marble. Marbles are. Is there a name for marbles? As in a word that I can't remember that may come up in crosswords frequently. Without hesitation, cock finds somewhere to sleep. Bed, cot, without hesitation. Okay, so its hesitation is ER or with cock outside it. Is that right? Cock is to set. Set would be seumpt, seert, steer. Cock, yeah, if you cock your gun, you raise it, you set it, don't you? Summit, duvet. Can't be duvet, can it? Where have I got that from? Find somewhere to sleep. I'm going to leave that set. I don't think it's right, but I've got anything better to do. So make record of lower value. Make record is to log lower value. Could be something to do with cows, I suppose. Lower. Make record of lower cows. No. This one, dishevelled and put out of breath. Son cried. Blimey. Dishevelled and cried both suggest there should be an ED at the end of that, but with an E there, not so sure. Let's look at this lot one quickly. Clearing mouth, clearing mouth, looking forward to public. Is that index? Book index? I'm just thinking instantly unknown might be as an X. Book. Yeah, if you book things, you index them. I'm not sure about that. Let's put index there, and then this clearing mouth, looking forward to public speaking. Exhilaration, exclamation, exclamation doesn't fit. I think that may well be an X word, and that may be an index. This would be subscriptions cover board game. Okay, so I'm looking for a board game, and then 4 ladies would be all the ladies beginning with D and 9 letters. Board game Monopoly. Sorry, I can't think of anything else. Right, let's move on from that. Serious, therefore live right. Sober. Okay, that one's easy enough. I was thinking that must be an S there because of subscriptions and ladies, probably. Push, such a pushy mother, a lily. Don't know what that is. Midlander mum sort of tucks into cheese. It's going to be brie, isn't it? Midlander is a brum. Okay, sort of mum, yeah, fair enough. This one again, financial arrangements. That's not this one. Financial arrangements to have confidence in. I'll put assure there, but life assurance. Financial arrangement to have confidence in is to. Not sure. This one again, that's proration, isn't it? Let's put that. Declaration, consideration, clearing mouth, looking forward to speaking. I don't think there's a mouth. Let's assume that's a ration of that, ends in an O. Trump a Protestant. Good surface to it, Trump a Protestant. Not Not sure about that. That was the one I looked at. Such a whatever. Religious teacher live in Westminster. Rabbi. Live is B. Live in Westminster. Why was Westminster R-A-I-B? Whitehall. Is it the postcode? City CC1. Religious teacher. There aren't many beyond rabbis, are there? Live would suggest BE though, somewhere in there. I don't know where. Make record of lower value. Seen that before. So yeah, it hasn't gone very well really. Can't say Vulcan's done me much good here today. Historical people mess violently with carer. That must be scaremonger. Scaremongers or something. Carer. Mascara. Cool. What's that going to be? Well, historical people is just going to end in an S, doesn't it? So let's put the S in at least. Give myself a chance somewhere. Religious teacher. Ooh, so that's a... it's not minister. Live in Westminster. Swami. Southwest 1. There we go, Swami. Do know some things. Amazingly, Trump a Protestant. I cannot see what that is at the moment. Sure, that's going to be excellent when I get there. Band. Don't know. I wanted to put a stripe there, didn't I? I've got a P in that anagram. No, I haven't. Historical people mess violently with carer. Scare. That doesn't work. What's this one? One night in Montreal for Canadian, perhaps. One night. Montreal. Is that Inuit? Inuit? I don't know how you say that. The Native American name for Eskimos, as we would have called them a while back. The way I write journals for magistrates. Journals I rates. The way is stipendiaries, I think that is. Pen diaries. Okay, there's a bit of construction, isn't it? Wow, that's a top, isn't it? Lumber, made up, put, top, lumber puncture, band, made up for lumber puncture. I thought that was a tip, or a top, or a tap even. Anything but top, which is to do with, or tep, which is to do with, top is to do with sheep. Floor covering, as standard, I must leave without a sound. Gosh, floor covering's a rug. Parquet. Par is standard. Floor covering, parquet flooring, there we go. And the Q. Does Vulcan do pangrams? I've got a Q and possibly an X down there. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, there's a mess with carer. Let's not look at that. Mercenaries? No. Mess carer, I don't know. Caressers? Calm. Screamers. Okay, screamers I can go with. That makes sense for hysterical people. Screamers. Okay. That definitely gets rid of the stripe idea. Band. Is it just Spinal Tap? Nice. It is, isn't it? Yeah, Spinal Tap. Lumbar puncture. Okay, I'll go with that. I don't really know about lumbar punctures much. Make record of lower value. That would be down, maybe. DO, maybe. Trump Protestant. Oh, I don't know about that. Make record of. Put down. Lower value. Cower down. I'm in trouble if that is an O, I have to say. Let's put it down there for now. This one will give you a bigger volume. One will. I'll give you a bigger volume. Okay, well let's go back to the staff. Staff vessel has got 3 S's. I've got 3 S's there. I haven't got an I though. What can be expected from animals? Amateurs. Mutants. Mutants, staff, man. I haven't got a clue. That S doesn't have to be there. Styes doesn't have to be there. Maybe I'm just totally wrong about style. No, it's just they make. So something they. Probably has an S ending to it, doesn't this one again? One will give you a bigger volume is replicate. What if it's something like that? Bigger volume. Okay, Spinal Tap. Is there some theme to this? I don't know really. Don't think so. Right, where am I going to add? Let's go back to the start and go through. So mutants. Mutants could be an anagram indicator. Staff is to man. Vessel is man. Don't know. Mutants would be man. Take that off a second. Man. Monstrosities. Cities. No. Okay. Well, that one isn't happening. This one here, not first class. Management of resources is management of resources. I cannot think of a word for management resources. Assuming it isn't. No, it's too long. Resources is too long for a anagram, so that isn't going on. This one, pass on article. Well, the article could be A. Actor could be ham. But A marble, what's that again? Excuse me. Dead for pass on, die. Not getting anywhere on that. This one, without hesitation. So without, I'm thinking maybe that goes around something. Cock, find somewhere to sleep. That's not really helping. That one, I've just looked at, one will give you a bigger volume, no idea about that. This, make record of lower value. I'll put something like jot down. I was trying to get to lower value. Come down, value. Make record is to jot down, is to write down. Yeah, you just write something down there if it's got lower value. Fair enough. Oh gosh, that means that does begin with O. Trump a Protestant. Horror. I don't know. Right, sorry this W word. Maybe we've got a chance here now. Dishevelled and put out of breath. Son cried. What? Dishevelled. I don't like that ed ending, even though I kind of feel it should be. Dishevelled is put out of breath. Son cried. Son should be an S, shouldn't it really? Let's do that. Dishevelled. Son cried. Whinges. What hinges? Whingers. Dishevelled. Whines. Put out of breath is could be a less word, couldn't it? And put out of breath. Son cried. White, wingeless, don't know. This one here has gone off the screen. Clearing mouth is that demonstration. Looking forward. I mean, I'm guessing that these T's and O's here, aren't I, really? This ending. I mean, demonstration fits. That'd be an O ending there, though, wouldn't it? This book in secret language. Codex, of course it is. Duh. Codex, that's easy. Which makes that subscriptions cover board game for lady. Well, is it a board or a game? I wonder if it's a game for ladies, which I can't do what that would be. And surely we don't have any games just for ladies anymore. Board would be, not sure, subscriptions would be subs, but that doesn't help. Dictionaries, Pictionary, no. What's this, eye-watering? Water. Watch is to eye, I think. Player taking first ball. Let's just put a B. Get a surprise. Eye. I want that to be water, but eye waters doesn't work. Eye catching. Eye opening. Player taking first ball. Eye opener. There we go. Got it. Eventually. Dishevelled. Want. Don't know. What's this? An exponent or something? Often a short word liable to be deleted. Experience. Often a short word. X. N. So this decreases. Subscriptions. Subscriptions covering board game for ladies. Duchesses. Yeah, chess. Duchesses. Must be an X or an N, mustn't it? It could be an S. Special. S. Expression. X. Often a short word. Often is. Liable is. Won't. I don't know. This one I've got all the letters now. So what's this? Windsless. Oh. Dishevelled. Wind. Put out breath. Wind. Oh, wind. Shield. Dishevelled. Wind. Wind. Swept. Now, swept, sunwept. Clever. Okay, there's a that's not demonstration, is it? Toration. I don't know about these letters actually. Okay, let's go there. X. Must be an X, mustn't it? X. Oh, there we go. Clearing mouth is X. Mouth is a delta. Look forward to public speaking is to exhortation. Exhort. No. Go back to oration. No proof that's an O either. So let's go there. Financial arrangement to have confidence in. I feel like that should be an easy one, really. This one now, put the R. Such a pushy mother. A lily. Don't know what to do with a lily, really. That's A something. A pushy mother. A lily. A. If that was an A, financial arrangement would be a. To have confidence in would be to. Nope, not coming to me. Protestant. There's no M's. There's no M in Trump, but that isn't going to help. It's not orthodox. Trump a Protestant. Over. Can't really see what letters go in there. OTA. I mean, is it just going to be some word I don't know of from the from kind of churchy things or not? What's this one? Like this reply or something. One will give you a bigger volume. This one goes up to 11 for Spinal Tap. Rep tier must be tier at the end, mustn't it? Tier. Yeah, I think so. Not that really matters a bit. Amplifier. Yeah. Amplifier. Okay. Mutant star vessel. Still no idea about this. Vessel is one of those words that comes up so often in crosswords and just means so much, a range of things that you kind of, I never have enough, I just can never think of any synonyms for it at all. What can be expected from amateurs is free work. State or passion. Passion, if it, why that would be passion? I don't think it can be. Mutants. Staff vessel. Well, the vessel's going to be ship, isn't it? I think. Staff is to man. And mutants, sports. Sportsmanship. Mutants. I don't understand why mutants would be sports. That's the only thing. If that was sports, I'm not completely convinced, but amateurs are expected to have sportsmanship. Mutants, sports. Not sure about that. Pass on, pass, P. A marble. Article for actor, actor. Again, sports. This is just based on styes being correct, which it probably is, but you know. Without hesitation, cock. Find someone to sleep. Roost. Okay, rooster will work. That must be body, mustn't it? Not first class management of. Not first class. It's going to be body. I don't know what else can go in there really. Eulogy. Again, that R now begins to confirm that as being sportsmanship, don't I? And mutants has got the S, so styes I would think is correct. Could be G, can it? Management of resources is ecology. Was that ecology? Not first class. Is that ecology? Economy. There, that makes sense. That's simple, isn't it? Pass on. Pass on article. Procurate, prohame, ham for hay, a marble, a. Don't know what that'll be. Pass on. Not a lot to go there really. ZXC VBNM doesn't really work. Didn't put the M in, but there you go. PH does. Full. Pass on. Phone. L works. It's really L, R, and double O I suppose. P won't work. Poo. Poo. Pass on. Pass. Oh, please don't tell me you've done that. PIO, PUO, don't really. PIO could be. PTO, Pro. Pro feels like the most one, most likely, but propagate is to pass on, isn't it? Propagate. Why that is propagate? Gate is a marble, is it? And an article for an actor is a prop. Yep, okay, go with that. So what have I got? I've just got 2 down here, 3, 4, 5. That one I'm not sure I'm ever going to get to. How long have we been on it? Good 26, 27 minutes really. X, often a short word. Is that an X? S. Again, not a lot goes in there really. Something to be R2. No, F, double P could be. Help. Can't remember any help words off the top of my head. Ekpa. So actually not a lot goes in there really. Esp. And then we've got the M and the N coming up later. X, definitely. Ek. M. N or M could go in there. M. Emp. Often a short word. Or X. Let's get this one here, really, I think. Partly because I probably wouldn't have to scroll down much after that. I could probably stay down there, can't I? Clearing mouth is to mouth. Look forward to. Public speaking is is there anything else goes there other than E? I mean, probably something can go there occasionally, but ox could be ox. I suppose ox, but I think it's got to be an X for what that helps me really, because pretty much anything can go in there now. Pretty much everything. Excitement, exoneration, blub. Well, the interesting thing is there, it feels like often a word liable to be deleted. Okay, so that's an EID. Maybe it's an EID, I don't know. Expressed. Can't be godlike, can it? Expressed. Expressed. Liable to be deleted. Expressed. Maybe godlike. I mean, like is to enjoy, isn't it? Without divine, godlike. Sure, it's godlike, isn't it? It'd be a nasty trick if that was a double S. Let's see if I can get this one down here. Extraordinary, exceed, exudatorial, exod. Is it going to be an IED? Often a short word. Liable to be deleted is what's the experience? I'll say expre. Excuse me. How annoying is that? I can't get that one. It could be a rhetorical, shun. The thing I don't like about the shun is that O ending there. This one, such a pushy mother. Don't think that's a hidden word because it would be other. That's about all I've got there, or reversing would be lila, which doesn't feel right. Such a pushy mother. I don't know what to do with mother. And this one, financial arrangement to have confidence in, trust. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, so pushy mother. A lily. Tower. Such. To top. Okay, that kind of pushes me back towards the ration, doesn't it, really? Rational, which makes that X. Duration, turation, listeration, duration, don't think so. Clearing mouth. Maybe it's an ing actually, that's more likely. Exturating, yeah, maybe something like that. Which then makes that a man. A Trump is to I mean, I've been ignoring the fact Donald Trump could be cluing it somehow, President. I know what it is. It's Orange Man, isn't it? That must be Tiger. Tiger Mother. Okay, seen those. Yep. So, almost there. Extorting. Must be a rating. Must be a rating, mustn't it? Writing. Could be a writing, I suppose. Clearing mouth. Snort. Look forward to public speaking. Expel. throat. That must be your rating, mustn't it? So mouth is. So we're looking for look, clearing mouth. Look forward to public speaking. Something exist. Oh, it's probably going to be a. Let's go back to excite. No. Yes, we've got to be unlikely to be an I there, isn't it? Often a word, short word. So yeah, orating is public speaking. Do I need to make that out? Don't think so. Out, orating would be public. Speaking is orating. I think that's probably enough for public speaking. Codex is right as a book, wasn't it? Secret language code unknown. Often a short word liable to be deleted. Let me just come out for a second now. Back to there. X N Empler. Just trying to see if there's a thing going on with a short word. Is that just trying to say put word for word in there? Term X, often a short word. Liable. Peter Wright. Liable is sight. Might. I mean, to be fair, I've got this far on it. I mean, apart from sports, most of it has actually been relatively gettable / easy, I would say. Excuse me. Extortionating, expenturating, expent. Let's have a look at that clue again. Now, clearing mouth, as I just did. Extanturating, extant. So the trouble putting extant is you then end up with a term like that. Now, I guess that might be liable to be deleted is maybe it's a term and then a short word might just be a word that needs to be there. Often is I'm a bit stuck on S's and N's in there really. N and X's. X. Pretty sure godlike is correct. X. I was thinking of expedient or something. Being kind of word that ends in A, but it doesn't obviously. Extant. Is it extant a word? Extanturating. Clearing. Mouth. I don't really know what to do with this clue actually. Clearing mouth. Look forward is to expectorating. There we go. Right, so that just leaves this one. X please N. I've got X. Really looking at thing experience or something in there, but expertise expedite expel Liable to be deleted. Liable. Euphemism, euphemize, euphonize. Often a short word. I mean, most of the wordplay actually in this puzzle has been quite interesting, really, because it's been more complicated than I was expecting, but it has been kind of, sportsmanship, economy is double definition, part, quiet, draft, spinal tap, but it's all been eye-opener, has been just simple, watch, player taking first ball. So it's quite a long definition, player taking the first ball to get to an opener, but an eye opener is easy enough to get to. So often is, what's often? That was pair, wasn't it? Second trim, not needed, is spare, often, not explicit, a short word, liable, to be deleted would be oppressive, liable to be deleted. Oh, is it a short word without the word liable? Which would be, don't know. Often would be, I'm trying to think of complicated words for liable. Often, sorry. Like all the time. Been through those before, not really. Elp. So it is either expletive. Is that easy? Expletive. Why is that expletive? Short word liable to be deleted. Yep. I think it's just a cryptic clue in it. So there we go. Are we done? Or am I done? I think we're done. We're done. There we go. All done. Right. Let me pause for a second. Well, that's a better part of 42 minutes to get there in the end. Right. Let's go through the clues as best I can. One across. Mutants seems to be sports. I can't quite see it at the moment. To staff something is to man it, and a ship is a vessel. You get sportsmanship is expected from amateurs. So mutants is sports. I can't see what that's to do really. Sports. Mutants. Sports can be sometimes about what you're wearing for clothes, sports, mutants. Don't understand that. Not first class. If you don't go first class, then you go economy. Economy class and management resources is economy. Fair enough. A floor covering is parquet flooring. Standard is par. I must leave without a sound. So a sound is without a sound is quiet. Take the I out of it. Gives you the K part of parquet. A sketch is a draft. Doctor is DR. At the back of the ship is the aft. Right, we've got the band Spinal Tap. Brought out the second film of that this year, didn't they? I haven't seen it. Got fairly good reviews. A band made up, in fact. They're a made up band because they don't really exist. Although I think they have done some albums actually off the back of all those stuff. But anyway, lumbar puncture is a spinal tap. Yeah, so your lumbar is part of your spine. Puncture is a tap. I think that's actually a medical term, a lumbar puncture, spinal tap. Right, S for second, trim something down, you pair it, and not needed is spare. If you make a record, then you write it down, and if you lower the value of something, insurance adjusters will write down the value of something, lower its value. To watch is to eye, a player taking the first ball is an opener, and to get a surprise is an eye opener, or will get you a surprise. Right, the religious teacher is a swami. Live is, okay, I live. Am going in Westminster, which is Southwest 1 postcode. Subscriptions are dues, covering a board game, which is chess, gives you duchesses who are ladies. Such a pushy mother. Okay, got double definition here. We got such a pushy mother. So there's a phase. I mean, they probably still exist, but where the tiger mothers were big about 10 years ago now, which is just really pushy mothers pushing their kids to achieve stuff. And a tiger lily. To enjoy is to like, following the pet rounds. We've got dog going backwards, which is pet going backwards gives you God, and godlike is almost divine. Midlander, someone from Birmingham, is a brummy. Alright. Mum sort of, so that's anagram of mum, UMM. Tucks into is a containment indicator that cheese is brie. Right, if you clear your mouth and you are expectorating, to look forward to is to expect, and public speaking is orating. So those are your cross clues. There we go. Right, to pass on is to propagate. An article for an actor is a prop. A marble is a gate. Okay, didn't know a gate was a marble. I'm assuming that's what it is, a gate, as opposed to a gate being a marble. Right, propagate. Yeah, I'm just looking at re-looking at the clue, because it's just the hard part about this puzzle today was knowing where to split up, to lift and separate. So you pass on is your definition. Article for actor is another part of it, and then a marble is a gate, whereas I wanted to put an A in there for article or an or something. Right, without hesitation. So cock is a rooster. Cockerel, cock is a rooster. Take the ER for hesitation off of cock. Rooster gives you roost, which is somewhere to find somewhere to sleep. Very simple wordplay. My brain wasn't there today. They make for painful viewing, while styes are an eye problem, so that you will have problem viewing. An amplifier will give you a bigger volume. So that's a cryptic clue. With cryptic clues, you expect them to have kind of they can send you in a different direction. So in this case, I think bigger volume was maybe trying to get you to think about books being bigger, but in this case, it's actually just louder stuff. And obviously, Spinal Tap, famous for their amplifier that goes up to 11. Hysterical people are screamers, which is an anagram of mess, carer, violently with is your anagram indicator. One is I. Night in Montreal, so Montreal was a French-speaking part of Canada, I think. And nuit is a night in French. I'm beginning to remember my French lessons now. They come up too often for my liking in the crossword. And a Canadian, perhaps. Well, Inuit is the Native Americans of Canada. Yesterday a dog is an anagram of ready, steady, go. Disrupted is your anagram indicator, and ready, steady, go are the starter's orders. Right, the way is street, ST. I is in the clue. To write is to pen, and journals are diaries, which gives you stipendiaries, who are magistrates. Didn't know that. Do now. Often a short word liable to be deleted. It's just an expletive. I can't see again, cryptic definition really. Often a short word. Okay, so normally the expletives are 4-letter words, aren't they? Quite often, so they're short words and they're liable to be deleted. I don't know really what the other cryptic definition there is trying to get you to think of really, other than don't know really. Obviously, it's not a short word. The expletive anyway. Dishevelled is windswept. There's your definition. Out of breath is wind. Yeah, put out of breath. You've been winded. So wind. Not very keen on that. S for sun, and cried is wept. Trump. So Donald Trump is often seen with kind of an orange colour to his skin. So he's an orange man, and a Protestant is in Northern Ireland. The Orangemen do their marching season things. A book is a codex, secret language is a code, and X is the unknown. Last couple to go through. Serious is sober, therefore is so, live is to be, and are for right on the end of it. And a financial arrangement is a trust, like a trust fund, and to have confidence in something is to trust it. So there we go, all decoded, although one or two things I've not heard of in there, like sports. Is that anyone I hadn't heard of? I think so, probably. So there we go. Long old struggle through there, got there eventually though, so thank you for watching.